I've been out the bush road a number of times, but I think this is the first time I can actually see the top of Bryce. I'm back out here again. I'm determined to stand on top of that thing. I bet you it'd be good to go tomorrow, but I'm gonna wait and be patient because the forecast says it's supposed to get colder, and the colder the better on a mountain like this. But this is the Labor Day long weekend in Canada coming up, and things are just gonna be out of control. So my plan is to camp out here for about 5 days, just ride it out in peace and quiet, keep myself busy, and try to get to the top of that thing. So as I was leaving town, I noticed a shop was selling these flat solar panels, so I figured, why not? I'll try it out. It's 110 watt, and I picked up a charge controller as well, so I'll install this tomorrow. It's got the sticky tape on the back, but I don't want to permanently affix it to the van. The plan is to just set it out when I'm camping, and hopefully it's enough to keep my fridge running and charge up my electronics, and just extend the amount of time that I can stay parked in one spot. Then at all other times, it just fits right underneath my mattress. Last year when I was here, there were boulders blocking this part of the road, so I just parked here as I hiked to Watchman Peak, but it turns out somebody has moved those boulders, so tomorrow I'll drive the extra 3 kilometers closer to the starting point of Mount Bryce. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, completely clear sky, kind of a rare commodity in the mountains. That's why I've avoided getting solar for so long, but I hope I don't regret not trying for Bryce today. But I'm excited for this. Very easy to install. It should be up and running within an hour. So just 2 wires from the battery to the charge controller, then 2 wires from that to the solar panel. It turns out you need a Bluetooth app to fine-tune the lithium battery charging parameters. I don't have it, so I'll just have to wait until I get back into town and can download it. That's it. So I'm getting about 5 amps off this, about what I expected, and I feel like this is prime sunlight condition right now. A benefit to doing it this way, I can always tilt it towards the sun as opposed to having it locked down flat on my roof. That should be beneficial later in the season, like around January, when the sun is always at a lower angle. But if I can get 6 good hours of sunlight off this, and I mean that's 30 amp hour, it's more than enough to keep myself topped up day to day. Nature does not want this road to be here, and I don't think it's going to last too much longer. It's starting to get pretty badly eroded. So that's 3.5 amps versus 5 amps, so very important to be able to direct your panel towards the sun. Yeah, driving these roads is at your own risk. If a 2-ton boulder comes down and blocks your way back out, good luck to you. I'm gonna go see if I can clear up the pathway a little bit. The route that people normally take up Mount Bryce, it adds a few extra kilometers onto the trip. It goes up this drainage gully where you don't have to bushwhack so much, but I'm wondering maybe I can clear a path that's closer and more direct. That is interesting. Where I marked to turn on the GPS, somebody has built a cairn here. Let's take a look up in there. I thought there was a good chance somebody already tried clearing a trail through here, but I don't see any signs of cut logs, and it's very dense. It would take a lot of work to clear a pathway through all this. I don't know if it's going to happen. Big thanks to Rocco once again for paying attention to what's going on outside the van. I might not have noticed until it stuck its nose right in the door. Yeah, Rocco's in heat, so that could be the reason why it came so close in the first place. Bears can sniff things out from like miles and miles away, and it was acting kind of aggressive. So Foresty Forest just out here raising the stakes to all new levels for potentially getting attacked by a bear. But yeah, the solar panel did really good today. My battery is like at 100%, but that doesn't mean that I can use the induction to cook my dinner. I still have to be conservative because I'm going to be out here for like 5 days, so I'll use the gas stove to make up my soup. I got ground beef, French beans, onions, garlic, potato, diced tomatoes, beef broth, salt and pepper. Just a simple meal that should last a few days. It's cloudy this morning and I'm getting anywhere from 0.2 amps to 3 amps. This is more typical of what you get in the mountains. I'm all packed up for tomorrow. That's when the forecast said would be the best day to go for it, but it's looking like it's going to be worse conditions than the last time we were here. It's all clouded over, it's raining, and I regret not going for it when the weather was clear. It's just like the forecast out here is so inaccurate. You just got to go day by day and go for it when it looks good, but I'm still going to get up early and take a look outside, see if it's worth going. The benefit to doing a bivvy up there by the glacier is that you don't have to walk through all this bear habitat in the dark. But I am seeing some frost on the grass. It's a good sign, things to come. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping the weather would still be awful this morning so I'd have an excuse not to climb up here again. But it's looking good, it's looking real good. It's 5 degrees Celsius at the van, so it's gotta be at least -5 up on the mountain. I left the van about 3 a.m. and it looks like the forecast is right. It's going to be a beautiful day. But things have changed a lot up here. There's footage of Devin stepping across that crevasse. It's widened like by another 2 feet. Mountain Yeti. Now, last time with the zero visibility, my eyes are playing tricks on me. Things would look like 100 meters away, then you take 2 steps and you're there. And I could hardly make out what my feet were doing, so the mountain remained a mystery. Feels like I'm doing it for the first time today. Well, this is unbelievable. I've hit a dead end. We walked right up this last time. It was covered in snow, melted down to bare ice. And I mean, there's no way I can climb that. There's zero room for error. Super happy fun slide all the way to the bottom. I can't believe how much the conditions have changed. I mean, I don't even think there's a way to bypass it. It looks like I gotta come back here for round 3. Oh. From the drone footage, it looks like the summit block has melted off way too much as well, so there's no chance of me getting to the top of this thing today. Mount Bryce, you win again. Maybe I should have tried to get up there last time I was here, but at least this time I got the footage, and I'll have to think over real carefully whether or not I'd come back again. But I'm going to put away the camera and get out my other ice tool and just carefully make my way back down. Defeated by Bryce once again. Back to the drawing board. Just waited too long to get the perfect freeze, and now it doesn't even matter because it's melted out too much. So maybe try early next August and not worry so much about getting a freeze. But yeah, pitter patter back to the van. I abandoned my idea to build a trail over there. It was way too much work, but I came back out with a chainsaw and I cleared all the alders off this trail, so it goes a little smoother. Well, I think the solar panel helped out. I didn't expect it to work miracles. I mean, it's a losing battle out here. It's cloudy 90% of the time. It's rare that you get like an end-to-end clear day and the maximum potential out of it. But I'll make sure to download that Bluetooth app, and I'll see if I can get some actual stats on how much it's providing in a day. But I can't wait to look at that drone footage. It may be some of the best that I've ever shot. What a spectacular mountain that is. But it's time for me to go back into town. I got to get my air conditioning fixed. That'll probably be the subject of the next episode, so I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Thank you to Patreon supporters, and I will see you soon.